Hello guys and welcome back to Forever Alone Episode 3. Today we've just spawned DayZero and we're going to be starting to head up towards Starry. Now there aren't too many people on the server at the moment, but I'm hoping that more people will join. It will make it more exciting should I bump into people. But the reason I can't really change server is obviously because I'll lose all my gear, so we'll just have to continue from where we left off. Basically, I really want to find a map right now. I don't have one currently, you can see it's just black. And it would be very useful to find my way to Starry. Now, I can just go up this road. I believe this goes all the way to Novi. But I always get to Novi and I always get confused about which way I need to go. So that's an issue that I'm going to have to deal with. Either way, I'm going to see if I can find a map on the doorstep of one of these buildings, because that will come in very, very handy. Now I'm just going to crawl across the road to get to this green and red house, and then see if there's anything on the doorstep. There wasn't anything on the doorstep, really, other than a couple of Makarov mags, so I switched them out for my Winchester slugs. Now there is a zombie in this house, but I'm hoping there's a map, and if there is, then it'd be worth taking out the zombie to get to. Now I figured out in the last episode that these Makarovs are very, very loud, unfortunately. Is there anything under his feet? No, doesn't look like it. Might be something behind the table. Just have a look through the window. Nope, can't see anything. Alright, let's just continue to get out of this place and head north. So this is another one of those new buildings that you can go in. It's actually the same one that I broke my legs on last time, so I'm going to avoid that house like the plague. There's actually a toolbox here. I've got a zombie coming though. I'm going to have to leave that for now. Run up to the forest. I'll come back and get it, but in the meantime I'll just begin to head north. So I managed to pick up the toolbox without too much hassle. So now I'm running up the long road to Novi. I think this goes to Novi anyway. I might be completely wrong, but I believe this is the road that comes out north of Cherno. So as long as I stay on it, I should come to somewhere that I recognise, because I've been up this road plenty of times before. And hopefully I'm right, but we'll see. So there's actually a barn down here. Now I'm not sure if even maps can spawn in a barn, but maybe I can get my hands on a Winchester. So I'm going to try and check it out and see what I can find. With any luck, a Winchester will be sitting there. I have discarded the ammo that I previously had for it, which isn't ideal, because if I do find one without ammo now, then that would be quite annoying. Doesn't look like there's any weapons in this one though. A couple of tin cans. Somebody suggested that I take tin cans, but I find them really hard to use, especially considering I know they can knock out players, but you know how hard it is to like throw a grenade in this game. It's ridiculous. Some more shotgun shells. And what's in the front? Nothing, like I identified early on. I have a zombie on me, a couple of zombies actually. Gonna have to start running. And there's nothing inside there. Okay, moving on. Gonna stick to the main road, and I'm gonna continue running up it. Well, this one zombie is certainly persistent. I've literally been running around every corner to try and lose this guy, and he just follows me. He just completely follows me. Like, I can go around every corner, can run around this in a circle, and he will continue to be on my ass. Oh, never mind. Well, that's an easy way to lose zombies then. Just run around the house about 3 times. And you should eventually lose them. This is the road I need to stay on. So, I'm going to continue down here. I've been running through this village. There's been nothing on the doorsteps at all, really. Which is quite disappointing. Really, really want to find a map. But we'll see. Get one eventually, I'm sure. We're finally coming out towards some civilization. believe there is a T-junction here. I'm not exactly sure where I am. The signs aren't very helpful because they're in Russian. But that is the only village nearby, so I guess I'm going to head towards that. And hopefully I can recognize it once I get closer. Give me a good idea of where I am then, and I can use it to navigate to the next place. So let's have a look. Where are we? Well, I managed to aggro a zombie from miles away even though I was crouching, which is quite annoying to say the least. I'm going to have to lose them in one of these buildings. I don't actually recognize this place at all. Oh, there's a zombie in here. I'm going to get myself stuck again. Or not. I can just run out the other side. That'll do nicely. Trying to recognize where I am. Not a place that I'm familiar with, I must say. I reckon if somebody told me where I was, then I would say, oh yeah, that looks exactly the same as I ever thought it did. But because I have no clue and I'm completely disorientated, I have no clue where I am. Now there was a main road back there that went straight through the town, so I might start following that because they generally go to important places. But not before I check this barn, so I'm going to do that first. Just a wood pile, some cans, and oh fuckaroo, I just got shot. Where from? Holy crap. Just heard the snap of the gun. Legs got broken. And wow. I'm in a bit of a predicament here, guys. Shoot that zombie. Pick up this Winchester. Get out the Winchester. I'm gonna have to use this to defend myself. I'm gonna try morphine. Zombies are going to be coming from around because obviously I've just fired the Winchester. I'm not sure where I got shot from. It must have been behind or in front. So either the zombies, where they're coming in, there's somebody around there, or he shot me from behind. But I was running along, and I can't imagine being shot this easily normally. I am shit scared that I'm going to get shot again, because I have no clue where from. Is it outside? He's coming in. I just saw him. I got him. Is there another one? I'm going to have to be careful. Zombies coming in everywhere. Gonna get the Makarov out. It's less noisy. Well, I say it's less noisy, and then more zombies come. But I have more ammo for this, so it's all good. Wow. Wow, that was intense. I'm surprised he played it like that. If I'm going to be honest. It's a bit stupid on his part. I'm going to crawl up to his body just in case he had friends. He had a bison on him. I have to be so careful right now. So yeah, he's got a bison. I'm going to take that for now. He also had a sketching APS. It's like an upgraded gun, maybe. He's got a toolbox and a watch. I need a watch. He's got a compass, a box of matches, military flashlight. I'm going to get this bison out, and I'm just going to check the perimeter before I take anything else. Because for all I know, he had friends. But that was such a good shot by him. He must have sprayed the side of the barn or something, and it must have hit me. Because he's used quite a lot of bullets from this gun. Okay, let's pick up the rest. Take a drink. Take his soda can. Has he got any more food on him? Don't think so. I've got a hunting knife. I've got a hatchet. Got a toolbox. Let's see what's in his Alice pack. Bingo! CZ550, nice. Okay, I think I hear someone, so just gonna be a bit more careful right now. Wow, well, certainly some action today, that's for sure. So go to gear. I'm gonna swap out my Alice pack for his, and I'm going to go into his gear again. Open the patrol pack. Open my own bag and see what I can take. So he's got extra APS mags in his backpack. I'm going to drop one of them and I'm going to replace it with a can of baked beans. Okay, so we're good to go for now. First kill. First murder, should I say. Don't think that guy enjoyed that very much. So we're going to move on. I've got his bison and I've also got his CZ. So now I've just got to find out exactly where I am. He didn't have a map, he just had a compass. So unless I've missed that, should be good to go now. At least I've got a compass now. It will allow me to head in the general direction, follow the correct roads. There is a road up to my right now, and I used the compass to determine which way was northwest. This is the way I want to head to get towards Starry. Now I'm not sure if I'm even going to go towards or into Starry, because I now have the CZ and I can pick people off and take their gear instead of having to go and fetch some gear for myself. That was a very, very nice trade. I'm glad I've picked up this bison off that guy. And I'm definitely pleased that I have a ZZ. Now I just need to keep hold of them. Now I'm obviously on low blood now, so if I see an animal I'm probably going to kill it and cook the meat. Because that's the easiest way to get blood back as a solo player. Unless I call a friend online to give me a blood pack, but unfortunately that is not an option for this particular series. I'm going to keep it solo playing, and you can see it seemed to have paid off there, knowing that it wasn't my friend running in the back of the barn. Now I seem to have hit a road which wasn't the same road as I was following, which is kind of annoying because it goes off in a completely weird direction, but I'm going to continue to follow it anyway because it looks like it actually goes onto a tarmac road. So although I am a bit disorientated at the moment and I don't exactly know where I am, at least I have a road to follow that seems substantial. Not sure where it goes, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Actually seems to be a pond here. I'm actually going to use this to quickly take a drink and fill up my water bottles. So I'm going to take a drink from this water bottle here. I'm going to drop this can that I don't need anymore. And then I'm going to go into the water and I'm going to fill the water bottle. There we go. So now we're going to move on. And hopefully not bump into anyone with a sniper. Now the render distance seems really short on this server. I'm not sure if it's because of my game settings, but it does seem pretty short. And for snipers, that's not a good thing, because you can see they can only see about, I would say it's about a kilometer into the distance. I'm just going to check my options and set it, see if it changes anything. But in the meantime, I'm just going to begin to run up the side of this road. Well, it seems that the view distance is definitely server side. I've got my visibility at max, so I should be able to see as far as I want, but the server settings are saying otherwise, so that's why the fog is so close. I guess it's kind of cool for a mod like this to keep that kind of thing short, so that snipers aren't so much of an issue, and it's more about the nitty-gritty of close combat fighting. It's a lot more personal when you're shooting someone up close. For instance, when I shot that guy in the barn, it was very sort of like I was crapping my pants because I knew that he was going to come in, and it was just between me and him, and whoever fired first would succeed. Now there is a sheep there, and I said if I found an animal that I would kill it, but I'm very much in the open. I'm not even sure there's a tree nearby that I can cut down. I am going to try though, so I'm just going to drop a water bottle for now, and I'm going to try and harvest wood. Now, unfortunately I need to be in the forest to do that, so what I might be able to do is kill the sheep and then take the meat and use it later, but still I'm gonna need to get to a forest soon, and I believe this is a road somewhere up north, because I recognise these grates on the side of the roads. I don't know what they are. They look like grates. They're more like fences, I guess. Don't even know what they're for. Just sort of barricades. Give you a little bit of cover when you're walking down the side of the road. I'm going to leave the sheep for now and continue to the next village. Coming up to an industrialized village here. The only one that I know that's like this in the north is Novi, so this could possibly be Novi. And if it is, at least I know where I am from there. I'll soon be able to find out though. I recognise this place from one of my previous videos actually. I was up in this field to the left behind some of these hay bales, and then there was some snipers in ghillie suits down near that house. Always remember things like that. It's quite funny how memories are really affected in DayZ. Like, I never thought I would have memories so vivid in a video game. It's pretty crazy. But I guess that's the beauty of DayZ. So yeah, I think this is Novi, purely because of that church. There's not many churches in the middle of towns up north. There's also a supermarket. Yeah, all looks familiar. So I'll get up this hill and I'll see if this is really where I think it is. Just been thinking actually, it can't be Novi, purely because Novi doesn't sit on a hill. Novi's very flat. So I must be more west than I thought I was, which would suggest that direction heads to the mountain. This is coming down from Alta. Alta's just up there, I believe. Yeah, so this must be like Goglovo, is it? I'm not entirely sure, because there isn't many towns that sit on the side of a hill. Now I don't exactly need much from here. Like I said, all I need is an animal to kill and a forest to cut down wood nearby. So I'm going to head up to those woods over there and see if there's any animals in these fields. So I'm going to get a wood pile just in case I bump into any animals in the future, and I'll have something to light in order to cook the meat. Okay guys, so the server just restarted halfway through my recording, and I thought I would let you know where I am. I'm actually in Pushka, which is kind of where I thought I was in relation to being further west. Now, I spawned in the middle of it because this is exactly where the server stops and restarted the mission. So, I'm going to have to crawl past all these zombies and up into the forest. So at least I know where I am now. It will give me a reasonable idea of where I need to go. I need to go down the hill, to be honest. That heads north. And that will take me to Vybor, I believe. And yeah, before I go there, I am going to be hunting animals. So up to the forest we go to get that wood pile. Well, I'm certainly in a forest now. So I'm going to stand by one of these trees, try and chop it down. I don't have enough space for a wood pile currently, so I'm going to have to make space. Looks like I can just drink this water bottle. I'm going to drop one of them, and then I'm going to harvest the wood from this tree. There we go, job done. Now I'm going to move on to finding an animal that I can cook to eat. So I've ran even more west than Pushka, just because these fields, from previous knowledge, I believe, have more animals in them. Not than the rest of the map, but they just are likely because not many people come this far west, I believe. For all I know, Pushka isn't even that far west. I'm just saying that because that's what I think. But it would be quite the journey if I'd come all the way over here, which is kind of crazy. Means I've ran an awful long way. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be any animals in these fields thus far. Need to go back and find that sheep, really, don't I? Oh well, I'm sure something will turn up eventually. Huge fields, and I haven't spotted a single animal. It's absolutely crazy. There's never an animal when you want one, but there's always like 10 when you don't. Just the way it is, I guess. Preferably, I shouldn't be running out in a field, so going to keep by these trees just in case I get shot at again. Unfortunately, if I did get hit, I would likely die, because I am currently only on 6,700 blood. Also, I need to be careful of being one-shot by zombies, purely because I'm under 9,000 blood. And if you are under 9,000 blood on DayZ, you can be one-shot but knocked out by any zombie. I learnt that the hard way. Another completely open expanse of land. 0 animals to be seen. This is actually getting pretty ridiculous. I'm going to move round to the left and follow that tree line up the left side of this field. And get round to the other side. Maybe I'll find an animal over there. So there seems to be a car up ahead. Scanning the horizon for anyone nearby. It's the first car I think I've actually seen in the entirety of this mod, and if it's working, well, let's just say it's a godsend. I'm not sure exactly if I'll take it or not, but maybe there'll be something in it. Now the reason I wouldn't take it is because if you're driving around in the car, you're a very, very big target, especially on a mod where there aren't very many cars. Now obviously it'd be nice for me to take, but I can't really use it to get anywhere, because, like I say, it's a big target. And if I get shot at while I'm in a car, well, I can't fire back, because it's not like I can put my gun out the window and spray them down. This isn't GTA after all. But, you never know. I might have a change of heart. The wheels seem to be intact on this side, at least. I'm continuing to be careful. Just get around the other side. The front and left is fine. Okay, so the car's absolutely fine. Let's have a look in the gear of the car. Nothing in the car. Does the car work? The car works. Wow. Okay. Well, because I don't know where I am, I'm tempted not to take it. Guy's probably hidden it here. It's not the greatest hiding place ever. But I don't want to take it because, like I say, I'm a huge target. But either way, I'm probably just going to leave it. It's too noisy, it's too slow, and it'll probably get me killed. So, going to stay on foot for now. But it looks like I found a friend. A lovely, yummy boar. So going to leave the white car. It's not Sally after all, not a green car. And we're going to kill the boar instead. So, I'm actually probably going to just kill it with the bison. I'll make the fire quickly. And then we'll kill him. Actually, I'll just kill him now. Probably not best to do it next to the car that I just got in and turn the engine on of, because if the owner of the car is nearby, then I just told him exactly where I am. So we're going to have to hurry up. I'll just turn the fire on. Get the meat. Gut the animal. We shall take the meat. Raw bacon. Everybody likes bacon. We will cook the meat. And I shall eat the meat and see how much blood I get from it. I'm not exactly sure how much that was, so I'm going to eat another lot of meat. I get about 300 blood off bacon. Not as much as a cooked meat from cows, which gives you 700, I believe. We're going to cook this bacon, and I'm going to eat it straight away. Get some colour back into my eyes, because it's very saturated currently. And we're going to put out the fire. There we go. So we're back up to 8,300 blood. I can probably take about 2 shots now. I'm going to leave the car there because, like I said, I don't really want it. And I'm going to move on to find a place to log out. So, there we go, guys. That has been episode 3 of Forever Alone. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. It's been a little bit of action. Actually made me seriously crap my pants at one point. But I managed to get through it. Found a car, found a boar, and ate him. And now I'm back on good standing with my blood, but I'll probably have to find another animal in the next episode. So look forward to that. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.